What's going on, guys, and welcome back. Before we get to this video, I just want to let you guys know that 322 Threads, the company that I started, clothing line, merch, so we have t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, stickers, is live. You guys can go over to there and pick up some merch. Anything that we have in stock, you will be able to order. If we are out of stock, you won't be able to order. So say you wanted a large of something and you go to click on the large and it won't let you do it, that's because we're out of stock of it. So head on over to 322threads.com and get your merch. Now to the important video. So big topic, big topic, because last year we had this sled and we painted it. We painted every single part that you see burgundy. We painted that sled. And that is a signature of Southside Sales and Service. Well, unfortunately, with the recall this year, really putting a damper on service and just time that the guys have to take sleds apart, put them back together, get them painted, and all the time that, I mean, you guys saw it last year when we did that. We are not painting this year. So we had to do something, and I'm not gonna leave it all black. And obviously by the title, you can see that we did, in fact, go with a wrap. So this is just one sheet of what it came with, but I went over to my buddy 139 Designs. He's a very good friend of mine. His name is Chris. We used to race snowcross together. We drove to Minnesota together. Called him up and I said, hey dude, I want to do a copy of the Storm old triple sled that they had. So I believe it was 94, was a black base, which is what we have, and it had pink and blue all over it. So this is exactly, if you were to order something, he could do a full custom wrap. He has pre-made ones already, but I obviously did a full custom wrap. I sent him a picture of what I wanted, and this is, I'll put up here, or the whole screen will be the proof that he sent me. And I was like, yep, that's it. So this is how they come. They come all rolled up, obviously, but they just come in big sheets. So I'm just having them so they're laid out so they're nice and flat for me to do. But that's what we're doing, guys. So it's gonna be pretty sick once I get it on there, which is what I am starting tonight. So I talked to him about how to prep sleds, which is what I have here. So obviously, I have to take all the stickers off. Most of them are off. I have a couple more that I need to do. I got to do it on the seat. I got to do it on the tunnel. I got to take all of them off. And then what he said, and I know it's kind of scary, but this is what he does for a living. He said use parts cleaner or brake cleaner, because the oils that come, especially on like these plastics and everything, they're in there. I mean, you could see the shininess like right in that corner. You got to get all that off before you could stick this on. So he said, wherever you're going to stick a sticker, clean it, obviously with a microfiber in this. He said, and then right before you go put it on, use isopropyl, just rubbing alcohol, which I went and picked some up. And then obviously you're going to want to heat everything. I preheat the panels before I even put them on. I think it sticks better. When I raced, I used to do 3, 4, 5 of these a year. So I do have some background with these. I normally recruit my dad's best friend, Uncle Wayne, but I'm being impatient. So I'm gonna start doing all the easy stuff. And I have a GoPro set up to do like a time lapse. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of these stickers off, start prepping panels, the easy ones that I know that I don't need an extra set of hands to do, and we're gonna get this thing lettered up. So it's exciting. I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna be a really, really cool project. First one on, and I'm already sweating. I realize how much I don't like this. Just because I'm too picky and I'm too anal about things, so I want to make sure that it's perfect, but I mean, that looks good. Now there's still a whole entire sled to go. So as you guys can see in the time lapse, I'm jumping around, like I said, I'm just doing the easy pieces. The heat helps it conform everywhere, helps it make sure that it sticks in the really, the little corners and everything like that. And it's never a perfect fit. I don't care what company you go with. It's never 100% perfect, but they get it close enough. Chris does a really good job of doing the best that he can. So just wanted to stop and let you guys know where we're at. I got to get the blackout reflectors like I did on that one. Up there, or back there, and up there. So we're just gonna keep, I'm probably gonna do this bottom piece, I'm thinking. So we'll see. On this one, you'll see I put that down, pulled it up, put it down, pulled it up. It's really hard without having all the stuff on to see where they're gonna be kind of lining up. So until you go and put it back together, it's like, oh man, that should have been moved up a little bit. So that one we had to move up a little bit. That'll match better with the side panel. This little gap here, well, I mean, you see it now, but most of the time you're gonna be standing up and you're not gonna notice it. So it won't look that bad, which is why I moved it up. So just cruising along, on to the next spot. And this is when they start getting hard. This one was a big pain in the butt, but it doesn't look terrible. The heat helps get all the little bubbles out. I have been hard at it, and this is as far as we've gotten so far. So I gotta go through. There's so many little pieces that like you gotta put on there, and it's hard to find them all until you start getting down to like the nitty gritty, and then it's like, oh, that goes there, oh, that goes there. And this was just a partial wrap, it's not a full, so it's not gonna be any of the hood to my understanding. I'm kind of learning what pieces I have as I go. But I'm pretty sure it's all through here. It's this whole section, like the tank cowl, as I guess you'd call it. But it looks good. This piece I had to pull off a bunch of times to get it right. Well, that's it, guys. What do you think? Yay or nay? That is the question. And it's another day. I quit last night, but I ended up getting this whole side done. So all the tank pieces, console pieces, knee pieces, the whole side, everything is done. Now, I have it put on the ground, and I have just the tunnel one taped to it. I definitely need an extra hand for that, and I don't have an extra hand tonight, so I taped it there because I wanted to see. My biggest thing is, and my cooler's in the way now, I was going to do black skis as I have, and I was going to do pink hoops or loops, whatever you want to call them. Now that I have it, I think I have to do black skis with white loops because I think that'll pull the white all together. So I'm really stumped here. I don't need to make a decision right this second, but I am leaning towards white. What do you guys think? Drop it down in the comments. Also, my couch that is my parts holder right now, that is for sale. I used it probably 5 times down here last year, and I got a bigger couch, and I don't need this one now. So if you guys are interested in that couch, let me know. It's a double recliner, has cup holders and charging ports. So I'm going to go and start working on this side. The only problem with this side is I don't have the boost slash yet. Again, if you guys saw the video of me getting this and the Boost VR1 overview, this slash is vented right here. And we didn't know that until I was putting this together at Southside. So I can't do this, but I could do the bottom pieces and anything else that probably all these knee pieces and tank pieces. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now.
All right, let's do it, bud.
Everyone, this is my Uncle Wayne. Yeah, exactly. So why are you moving it? So Wayne has helped me wrap, oh God, how many sleds? You're a liar. How many sleds have you done with me? You did all the race sleds with me.
I have no idea.
So we're probably 12 or so.
Why is that wrinkled?
Because it's not on there yet.
Okay, so what do you want to do here?
So we're just, well then you got to get it through. That's the way you wanted to do it. So obviously there's a VIN number stamped in these sleds and that has to show. And if you put a wrap on it, it's not going to show through. So Wayne is cutting the wrap for the tunnel so it pops through. And I told him I wanted to do it a different way, but he's stubborn and old and...
It's not stubborn and old, it's old and stubborn.
Old and stubborn. We've been doing stuff together for 100 years and we don't get along, not even the slightest bit. I mean, we get along, but we argue like children.
Family. Stick it in the hole. That's perfect, or it could go here. I think that's good enough, right?
Yeah, what about that line?
What line you talking about? Oh, so what am I supposed to do? You want me to cut this?
No. We just gotta play it and see what looks best.
I didn't put this on.
No, I did.
Stevie.
But that's where it had to go. Don't
No.
call me Stevie. Yes, it had to go
Stevie
there.
could have went back here. Then this
But
would
then
be...
it would have been short up here.
No, and there would have been more over here, that's all.
No, that's not the same piece. And this side is on and almost done. Problem is on these sleds, they have, here, let me show you on the other side. They have all these holes. So Wayne went to go cut out the first one because we figured that would look the best, and in fact did not look the best.
Looks terrible.
But everything else, I was pushing all the rivets out and getting all the air out of them. You got to heat the hell out of them. Put a little pinhole with that in there and just kind of work it around until it's, you know, fully seated on there. That's it. First side. And just like that, it's all done. We have the foreman, the old man, and Wayne. But it's all done. Don't mind the skis. They're just hanging out because I haven't mounted them up yet because I didn't know what color I was going to do. But everything's done except for this slash because, as you guys know, I'm still waiting on the boost one. Well, that's it. Wayne actually said I did a good job on the rest of it. So we didn't cut any more of these out because we didn't like how that was. And like I said, you gotta heat and pop all these and push them in. But that's how you wrap a sled. So now that we wrapped the sled, now we get to wrap a helmet for the first time. So that's next video, but you guys are gonna have to come back for that one because we haven't done one of them yet.
Yeah, you might have to get a new wrap.
Yeah. So, but that's gonna do it, guys. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.